Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the group exhibit Hydrogen Fuel Cells Europe here at Hanover Fairground in the year of 2023. I welcome you to come and have a seat and have a complimentary drink. It's all on the house, it's all on me. First row is still free for you. We are discussing the future. I'm just saying that very humble, and I have a title. I have no idea what this title is going to be about. It's called EPC for you. To reveal the secret behind the title, please welcome with me on stage the Sales Manager, Hydrogen Technologies and Battery Storage from Framatome, Mr. Tim Vogel. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. What is EPC? What is EPCM? Some of you may know it, some of you may not know what this stands for. Just to start, EPC stands for Engineering, Procurement and Construction. And what does this mean in detail? That's what I want to tell you now or today. And EPCM for you also means, who are you? And this is not a philosophical question, who are you personally, but who are you for us as a customer? What can we offer you? What can we bring to you for your projects? But first I want to start, who are we? We as Covalion, we as Framatome. Covalion is a brand for hydrogen technologies and for second life battery storage systems of Framatome. You may know Framatome because Framatome, previously Areva or Siemens, has built all nuclear power plants in Germany, which have been now phased out 2 days or yesterday. And we are also focusing on the future because nuclear energy is no longer a future in Germany. We are focusing now on hydrogen and battery storage systems. And we, as Covalion, we are the brand of Framatome. We are the brand of Framatome GmbH, of the German part of Framatome, who is building hydrogen production plants, hydrogen refilling stations. We are an EPC, an EPCM company. Just to give you also a brief introduction to Framatome, we are in Germany approximately 2,500 employees. We have 750 million in revenues, and we belong to Framatome. Framatome is a French company with around 14,000 employees, and Framatome is also part of the EDF group. The EDF group has around 160,000 employees. It's one of the largest energy provider worldwide. So who are you? You can be a transport utility, a public utility who is searching for hydrogen refilling stations, who's purchasing hydrogen buses and wants to build a hydrogen refilling station. You can be a refinery, you can be an energy company, you can be a project planner, somebody who is developing projects, who wants to build a hydrogen project, who wants to produce green hydrogen. And we are offering you EPC, engineering, procurement, construction services, or EPCM services. So we are building for you your project. And to understand EPC, I want to give you more details about what is EPC by explaining you it with this project. This is a project, this is a hydrogen refilling station, which has been finished last year in December in Bielefeld. It's a hydrogen refilling station for approximately 20 buses. For Mobil, it's the bus operator in Bielefeld. And you can also see me here, standing in front of our low-pressure storage tanks. You can see here the pressure, that's the storage tanks, high pressure and low pressure. You can see here the cooling unit, the compressor units. And we, as Covalion, we have built this whole station, this hydrogen refilling station, as an EPC contractor. We have done the civil works. We have provided all the components. We have done the detail engineering, the basic engineering. We have delivered, so to say, a turnkey solution. You have you have no worries as our customer. We provide you with the whole project. You don't have to worry about the procurement. You don't have to think about the components. We provide you with the whole project as a turnkey solution. So that's what EPC stands for. It's very comfortable, very easy for you as our customer. Or even maybe also you can also be our customer or our supplier when it comes to the components. So as an example, I mean, we are not building compressor units. We don't build electrolyzers. We are just a system integrator and EPC company. So you can also be here our customer. And in contrast to EPC, EPCM, engineering, procurement, and construction management has more flexibility. In this case, we do the planning, we do the management, we do the engineering for the customer, for you maybe, but we don't build the station. We don't do the commissioning of the station. As an example, you can see here some detailed engineering of a hydrogen refilling station. It can also be a hydrogen production plant, but I have brought now here 2 hydrogen refilling stations for Essen for 120 buses. To be fair, in this case or for this project, we are also doing EPC, but it is a good picture to show you what EPCM could look like. So that we do the detailed engineering, that we do the piping and instrumentation diagram, that we do the planning, the whole engineering, but we don't build the station in the end. The components are, we support with the procurement, but in the end, the components are purchased by you as our customer. And we, in the end, we do the engineering, we support, we do the management, but we don't build the whole station. So that's the difference between EPC and EPCM. And we as Vogel, we offer both. We are very flexible when it comes to EPC or EPCM. They both offer advantages and disadvantages. And if you want to know more about this, if you want to discuss your project, or if you're just curious, if you just want to talk to us, you can find us here, booth D53. Yeah, that's an old picture of me. I had shorter hair, okay. But you can also find me there, and you can find our team there. And you can scan this QR code, and you can get in touch with me on LinkedIn, and you can also contact me there. So whenever you have any questions, you can ask now, or you can come to us and discuss this in detail. I'm very happy to do so. And I hope you have a good day and a good rest of the week. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tim. Thank you.
Any questions? Oh, that's your part, right? Sorry.
Are there any questions from the audience at this time? So there's one question. I'm coming down to you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. I'm interested in how long does a planning process take?
For this hydrogen refilling station, the planning process. So
Does it take
only the planning or the whole building process?
both?
So the building process for this hydrogen refilling station would be around 2 years. And the planning, it depends on what you mean with planning. Our planning, when we as a company step in, so approximately 6 months maybe. But I mean, the company who is in the end not the company who is purchasing also the buses, the public utility, they have to start much earlier. They have also to contract us. They have to negotiate with us, so they have to start earlier. But approximately 6 months to 1 year for the planning process with the contract, with the negotiation, and then the planning, basic and detailed engineering. Yeah, and then the building, with the building 2 years, approximately. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Actually, I do have a question as well.
Yeah.
So from EPC to EPCM, I figured that management is involved, much more planning is involved, and then also I'm thinking about the future. So how can you ensure in a, let's say, still volatile market, to have all the components, the supplier, and the maintenance, have it on track?
Yeah, that's a good question. that's actually one of the important points why a customer may choose EPC, because in the EPC, or if we do the EPC for our customer, we have to take care of the delivery time of the components. We are responsible. Let's say the hydrogen refilling station has to be built till the end of 2024, and we are the EPC contractor. Then we have to take care that all the components are delivered and installed and commissioned on site so that the station is ready at the end of 2024. But in the other case, if we do EPCM, we wouldn't be responsible for this. I mean, we would be responsible with the engineering that this is on time, but we wouldn't be responsible for the delivery time.
I see. Okay. Okay.
So that's the one advantage for the customer when he has EPC, that he gets a turnkey solution, and we are responsible for the delivery time
and the risk.
And the risk, exactly.
So this is wonderful that you offer both programs. So I wish you lots of success at this fair.
Yeah,
I think this is a really interesting year, and it was lovely having you here, Tim Vogel. Thank you from Framatome.
Thank you.